Alright guys, so today we're going to be working on this pond. We're going to get it drained and clean up around it. So let me show you what we got. So the only thing I've done so far, there was a tree that had fell down in there, and I just got it out and pushed it over. I'm gonna cut the dam. The water's probably only knee deep in there. So I'm gonna cut the dam, get the water drained, and try to figure out what the best way is to start pushing some of that mud out. So here's the back side of the dam. I'm not gonna take them trees out. I know you probably can't tell it on the camera here, but there's a fence line that goes right in through here, and this is straight up and down almost. I mean, it's really steep, and the holler down through there is steep, and them trees, normally when they grow into the side of the dam like that, they are hard to get out. So here's a better shot of this dam. I mean, there is not much here at all. It's just all pushed into the water there. And the cattle, this is an old pond, and I'm sure the cattle just walked around this dam and just beat it all in. So we're gonna see what we can do with it here. Alright, well, I had that on time lapse, and I don't know if you could tell or not, but I got stuck. So let's look at it. So I was doing pretty good. I was pushing the dirt, pushing the mud out on the side, just keep going to the middle. And I got out there in the middle and I was pushing that mud there and it just sunk. So hopefully I got a tractor stout enough to get it pulled out. I wasn't expecting that. I really thought I eased in there to begin with, and it felt like it had a good solid bottom, and it didn't seem like the mud was even that deep. And I was doing good till I got out there in the middle, and so yeah, we'll have to figure something out. Probably cut that dam deeper. Alright, finally got it cleaned out. And let me tell you, that was painful. Really, really, really painful. So I got one lift in on the dam. This right here on the inside the pond is good dirt, good clay, and the mud wasn't real deep in it. So I'm gonna start shaving that off and start building the dam back. I tell you what, that was a job. A big job for this little dozer. Definitely needs more horsepower if I'm gonna be doing that all the time, and I'm not. So let's get some dirt put back on this and try to forget about this mess. Well, I got the dam back in it. Had to wind up getting some dirt from here, but turned out pretty good. I'll bring the grade rod over here tomorrow and check things out, see where the water level's gonna be, and I see some high places in the dam that was already there, so I might take them out. I don't know, we'll see what the thing says. But I tell you what, that was a heck of a job for the little 450 that could. The inside, it could be a little bit cleaner, but I don't know how many hours I got in this thing. Probably about 16 or 20 hours maybe. I don't know, probably around 16 hours I would say. I've just worked on it over a few days here. 3 or 4 hours a day. So, but we'll come back over here tomorrow and clean things up and get rid of my topsoil out in here. So yeah, I'm happy that that is done, because that was hard on the old dozer. Well, this one's all done. I come over here with the grade rod this morning and checked everything. The part I put on is pretty much the same as the rest of the dam. I'm not going to put a spillway or nothing in because this is up on a flat ridge here, and I really doubt that it'll ever overflow. I got another pond back there I dug, and same way, it's up on a ridge, and it's never overflowed. So I measured it this morning, and it's 7 foot deep, so it's definitely a lot bigger and deeper pond than I thought it was whenever I started. The mud was a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be. I know if you go back and look at the beginning, there was a lot of weeds and everything else growed up around here, but it did not look this big at all. So I'll give you an update later. Hopefully it fills up with water, and I'll give you an update whenever it fills up. And if you're interested, next video, this is a food plot right here, and I planted some clover and it didn't work out, so I'm going to be putting out some wheat and radishes and turnips. So if you're interested in the next video, that's what it's going to be. And like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.